Question 679. Have you ever improvised a condom? How?
No.
If not,
Why?
and needed to, what would you try?
Don't do that.
I wouldn't have
do not
sex.
do that.
There are infamous stories about things like this.
Yeah, and
Saran
those
wrap?
are stupid people. Don't do that.
Of course they are.
No, don't do that.
Saran wrap,
There you go.
aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil.
Ow and no.
Oh God!
Why,
Oh,
Jenny?
So much.
All right, no glove, no love, baby.
Manda.
No. No. That's
What would you
stupid.
use if you had to?
I
I would not have sex.
give
that night.
I would give head and receive it.
There you go.
This is where the saying "no means no" comes into play.
Well, I didn't find it. Just you
Well,
know,
we've got to
yeah.
wonder about you, Dave, that you actually thought this was an applicable question.
I didn't.
Especially with full
I
women
didn't
on
think.
the
I
panel.
didn't think. I actually didn't think anybody would have done.
Okay.
I thought you might have some imaginative ideas.
No.
Nope.
I mean,
Because it's not a thought process worth pursuing.
you see, this is one of those things. It's one of those
Exactly.
jokes that went round my school about someone trying to use a Snickers wrapper.
Oh, ew.
What?
A what?
How is that
A
even
Mars bar.
possible?
A Mars?
Well, you
A candy bar wrapper.
A candy bar wrapper as a condom.
Oh no!
Yeah, no.
Oh,
No.
no!
So
Oh, that
that
would
kid
hurt.
impregnated
That is-
his girlfriend
that's as bad as tinfoil.
when he was 15? What was this?
The one I was with pulled out a candy wrapper and said he's going to put it on his schlong. I tell him to fuck off.
Yeah, I think they'd rely on the fact that I don't know that the girl's not checking.
What?
Doesn't
What?
mention.
How do you not know, though? I
Dave?
am legally blind without my glasses, and I can look and see
No, that's me. I've never fucking done it.
if there's a condom. What? Are they having sex in the dark with their eyes shut? What? What the?
Pretty much.
Okay.
How could I can't? No woman is going to let something up there that she doesn't know 100% what the fuck it is.
Exactly.
No, I know for a fact that's not. I know for a fact that's not
It's not
true.
going to happen.
I know for a
Well,
fact
is
that's not
it-
true.
Well, I
Well, you
certainly
was
would.
very
obviously sleep
special.
with some fucking sluts then, Dave.
That's
She wanted
not.
it wrapped in 100. She just wanted it wrapped in a $100 bill.
Oh!
Damn.
It wouldn't be much use afterwards, though, would it? I mean, American money would just fall apart after a good fucking.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh no, American money is tough as fucking nails.
Oh no.
She
Well,
says
that's
from
true. A lot of women
experience.
keep it in their bra here, so yeah.
So in a pinch, you can roll up 100 and use it as a dildo.
Ew.
No, she
No.
also skinny. You might as well just use.
Also,
a straw.
paper cuts in a very special place. Why? Why?
Well, what of it then?
And in
Spooky.
the ER, the doctor says, "How did you get these?"
Fair question.
Imagine the visit to the hospital, to the emergency room
Oh
afterwards.
God.
My boyfriend thought I was a cash machine.
Dave?
How did you
Yeah.
get this bottle stuck here?
You keep trying to say
Shall we
something.
move on?
I keep trying to say what the chat says. I've lost it. Spooky says, have another little drinky, Jen. Nerdy says, no, I wouldn't. Yandira says, I've heard about people using balloons.
Very bad idea.
Nerdy says, I'm not getting anyone pregnant either way, but hey. Gary says, best improvised contraceptive. See, I think this would work on Julie. A MAGA hat.
Yeah, I would never fuck that. Yeah. That would be completely safe, and that person would not. Bye.
It would
Having
definitely
said
be
that,
Leave
Julie,
my
do
home now.
you reckon Trump has condoms specially made with MAGA written on them?
Oh, for
No.
fuck's sake. He probably has condoms made with his own name on them.
You know what? Stamped with the fucking Trump brand.
Yeah.
They've got insert tab A in slot B.
That's more
Well, I
likely.
mean, he has enough children. I think somebody has guided him to the finish line or something. But
You could use a magnet.
You're assuming they're his.
Not only
I am. That's fair. That's a fair point. That is
You
an
reckon someone
assumption.
has to hold his hands when he's with Melania, do you?
Ugh. I can't even. I can't. Please don't. Please stop.
I was gonna say, I
With the
think it's
imagery.
like, you know what? I like to explore random things about sex, and Trump is really fucking pushing mine. Really.
what does what?
Well,
what
we
does
can
Melania,
talk about what he
does-
likes to do in Russia, but I don't think it's applicable.
What does
Wait,
Melania say when she's having sex with Donald?
But
Honey, the ceiling needs painting.
would have
What does
to
she
be.
whisper to herself? Only 10 more years. Only 10 more years.
Well, he already got her parents' citizenship, so I think as soon as the presidency's over, she can split. She could. I mean, there's nothing that says she couldn't split now, but
There's nothing that says she
Doesn't
hasn't.
she want the money?
that's
Wouldn't
fair.
you love?
Too.
Wouldn't you love to see her in the voting machine?
I'd love to. Yeah, and I'd love to see their prenup. I'm really curious about that. But whatever.
I've got some very dark things about her. Jeff says cutting a finger off a latex glove could be an option. To which MathPig says
finger?
it'd need to be a big glove. I'm not convinced,
Yeah.
MathPig.
Ta-
B
Tyler,
has the
I'm
ultimate
now-
solution. He says I'm a lesbian. Moving on. Yandir says plastic bag.
That's just sad.
Jeff says, well, a Mars a day helps you work, rest, and play. And Nerdy says, I'd need to check out how efficient different rappers were. Snickers, Mars, Topic, Twix, etc.
Ooh, no. Okay, no. and also because sugar. Okay,
Sugar?
sugar plus vagina equals yeast infection.
Yeast
If you don't know
infection.
this,
Well, I mean,
PSA.
as long as
All
they
right.
haven't
Oh, it's
turned it
okay, it's
inside
okay.
out, it wouldn't be on their penis.
They've got a solution to that. Monster Munch
Ugh.
packets.
Okay.
What packets?
I don't
Monster
even know what
Munch.
that is, and I'm about to take a sip of
Chips.
wine at 9:30 in the goddamn
Monster
morning.
Munch flaming
Yeah,
hot
I don't
would
think
not
I've got
work
enough
down
to
there.
drink for this conversation.
Crisps, or chips as you call them. Chips packet.
Ew, no, greasy and weird, and also, ow. They're aluminum. They're cellophane, or just why? What? Use condoms,
Yeah,
people.
This is because you don't teach your kids that it's okay to go and fucking buy condoms.
Well, no, as a nation, we don't. I have. I've told my nieces and nephews, if you're not ready to walk into Walgreens and buy condoms, you're not ready to be fucking.
That won't
But
stop
if you're
them
gonna be
fucking.
fucking, let me know, and I will get you condoms myself. Like, that's because nobody else in the family is gonna tell them that.
What about these parents who won't talk to their daughters about having periods?
Yeah, that's really
That's
weird.
weird. Yeah, my mom was
that's
great about all
what?
that.
How could you?
You see, you get a pleasant
Actually,
surprise when at school you look down and you think you're dying.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, how could you do that to your kid?
I don't know.
No, I've spoken
And again,
to
if
several
you're
people.
that uncomfortable,
Well, I would see
if you're that
a parent
uncomfortable,
a parent being nervous enough about it that they would put it off, and then maybe their child is somewhat precocious, has a precocious onset, and it just happens before they get to it. But
Okay, yeah, that
Yeah,
occasionally,
that can
but
happen.
it happens often enough that it can't just always be that.
No.
Yeah.
And that's the
If
problem.
I
Well, I
had
think this
a-
is why
who's
schools
gonna-
in this
who's gonna
country have
know
been
before
have taken it
12?
upon themselves. Well, the government has.
yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, I was that way with sex and reproductive health and
Right.
protection because I came of age in the 90s and we were all terrified of getting HIV. So I went and bought books and read things and educated myself and found out what Planned Parenthood was. So yeah. You know,
Okay, I think there's some bragging going on now. Nerdy says,
Yeah,
crisp
well-
packets would be much better. And then Nerdy then says, the outer pack from a 6th pack of crisps. And then he says, no, I need a bin liner, 80 litres.
Yep.
or a leftover piece of shrink wrap. Like
Oh my
from
god!
How they
Shrink wrap and a hot
stuff.
air gun.
Have you ever gotten burned by a shrink wrap machine? Because I have, and
Well,
that's
I'm not
that's
suggesting
the
that
terrible
you
thought.
use heat on it, but it's stretchy enough, and it tends to cling to itself. You could form something that way if you then use like a rubber band to anchor it down. And,
Seriously,
no,
we're talking
I would
about
not
nerdy. We
recommend
should
any of
probably
that.
wrap him entirely in
and the
shrink
rubber
wrap.
band would extend the erection too. So
You're gonna need a warning banner that this is a joke. We don't mean any of this. Do not. These are not recommended ways.
Under
of
no
protecting yourself from
circumstances.
STIs and pregnancy.
Under no
Under
circumstances
no
do anything we have
circumstances.
discussed.
maybe we need to get vendors to just start redesigning their packages so they have more dual use potential. You know, so that you could get that Snickers and know that hey, I can not only have Snickers, but if I need, I could.
No.
use this
If
for-
you're gonna go down that route, I think just provide a fucking condom with everything. Every item in the kitchen should come with a condom.
Remember, children, do not wrap elastic bands around your Twinkie.
No.
a condom with
Spooky
every
says-
can of canned
Ah!
tomatoes.
Spooky says,
tomato
can't you
soup."
just rubber band the end of the foreskin? Well, if that's not going to work in
Jesus
America...
Christ. I don't even have that part, and that makes me wince. I can't even. Oh God. No, foreskin is very sensitive. Wow.
The question though is, if the guy's been circumcised, what the hell does he use then?
Well, he doesn't. That's the problem.
Like,
Well,
no,
he's
got those bare
less
knobs.
sensitive, which is sad, but there it is.
Right, I think we should move on. I think we have done this topic.
I said that
Justice.
ages ago. Why did you stay with this one?
Dave, did you answer? Because you didn't.
I've answered repeatedly. I have no clue.
I
said.
think no one
That's
should
not,
answer
is that an
anymore.
answer, though?
I recounted the story I had from school about someone using a candy wrapper.
Yeah, but I mean, but did you answer, had you done it before?
No, of course I haven't done it before. I'm sane.
Well, what the fuck, ask any... Okay, well, never mind.
You think I'm fucking crazy?
What if you were to
What
use,
would
like,
you
the-
have done though,
Yeah.
Dave? Had you been caught on the hop, what would you have done?
Oh, I'd have to go with the 80-litre bin bag.
Right.
Now we know you're full of shit.
What if you were to use that product that they advertise on TV, that Flex Seal? Could you just like paint the wang with that, and when it hardens up, you're all set?
And do you know what? I do wonder. Okay, I have a legitimate question. Could you use
Really?
paint on? Could
I've
you
never
use?
heard you have an illegitimate
No.
question before.
Could you use? Could you use paint on latex?
No.
Well, that's basically
Ooh,
no.
what I'm suggesting.
Why not?
Well,
Well, because there has to
I
be
would-
somewhere for it to go. You need a bit left
Yeah.
at the tip of things.
I
right?
was going to say that there's at least 4 of us in this chat who it wouldn't work for.
I meant.
I'm just
So-
saying you're
so
risking,
back at
you're
you, Dave.
risking breakage
Could-
if you did that.
Could you or Mathpig use paint on latex? Because you're the only ones who.
Well,
can
I think,
answer this
apart from what Julie just said, I think probably, and I also don't think. I don't know. I don't
You
know.
also don't think. Yep.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to
No, sorry, what
experiment.
made me laugh was the loud zipper noise that came from somewhere.
Right now.
Alrighty. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe-
Dave's doing an experiment right now. He's going to find out if it works.
Another question is, why can't the manufacturers of condoms make them more sturdy so that you could reuse them? You know, wash them out.
They used to. Condoms used to
Don't
be
reuse
reusable.
Ew.
Put him through the dishwasher.
They used to be made of a
Latex
much
breaks
harder
down.
rubber.
Oh yeah,
harder
like
rubber.
you get that. You can get one of those things like you want to wash a baseball cap, and it's a form of a baseball cap, and you put it together so it doesn't lose its shape. You can get
The only
something
reason-
like that for
The
rubber,
only reason
too.
I know they used to have stronger ones was we had a TV advert that was trying to encourage kids to use condoms, and it had a guy in his 90s talking about what he used in the 30s. And they had a box with it in, And he got it out. It looks just like a condom, but the sides are like 3mm thick rubber.
Wow.
And he explains that he had to wash it and what he had to do with it. And how a condom was so much better than this.
Okay, I think my clitoris has officially retreated inside my body. Can we move on?
Yes,
Please.
please. I know. Oh, bloody hell. Right, just like I've got to do the chat quickly.
And you've dried up so much. It's
Oh my
Really?
god!
You're gonna do the chat?
I know. Doorknobhead says, improvised condom. I don't think that's best practice. This is from Doorknobhead.
And he is correct.
I just read what Yandere said.
Well, I've got to go through these. Yandere said sheepskin. Gary says goat bladders were used in ancient times. We're all mad here. Spooky says, yes, use sheep or cat entrails. Nerdy says, cover it in clay, bake it solid.
Ah!
Yandere says, Hannibal Lecter says human skin. Human skin is porous.
That was the worst one.
Doorknobhead says, if you're going to improvise a condom, go for the full meal deal and improvise a woman substitute to go with it. That works. B says, good idea, Nerdy. Would increase size and keep it from going soft. Because the woman would run if you improvised any of these things. Hopefully. If the woman has got any self-respect whatsoever, she will run.
I think the fact that the guy was suggesting it, we would have run in the first place.
Yes. Well, this is my point.
Ew.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.